Our product, air filter, is an investment in maintaining health and hygiene of the surroundings. We realize that the amalgamation of industrial and residential areas has resulted in adverse health problems among the habitants due to the polluted air in the surroundings. These include inhalation of dust particles, toxic gases, and even change in odor of the air. When we thought about the project, activated carbon was found to be the best material available to meet the cause, as it is an excellent gas adsorbent and due to its vast uses in filtering and refining processes, its usage in an air filter becomes beneficial. Moreover, it also helps to improve the odor of the air. This led to the idea of making our product.
Okay, so this is our product. The working principle of the project is based on the phenomena of carbon filtering. Carbon filtering is a method of filtering that uses a bed of activated carbon to remove contaminants and impurities using chemical adsorption. Activated carbon works via a process called adsorption, whereby pollutant molecules in the fluid to be treated are trapped inside the pore structure of the carbon substrate. Carbon filters are most effective at removing chlorine, sediment, volatile organic compounds, taste, and odor from water. The exhaust fan, which is at the top, pulls the air from all the four sides, due to which adsorption of volatile organic compounds, nitrogen and sulfur containing gases takes place when air passes through the outer layer of the fine setting. After this, as a result of passage of air uh, through the charcoal, it gets decontaminated, and that decontaminated air passes through the inner layer, and as a result pure air is accumulated within the volume of the box. The pure air is pushed outside by the exhaust fan at the top. This purifies the air in the surroundings.
Let us discuss about the materials and fabrication of the project. The materials were easily accessible from the workshop and some of them were bought from the market. Plywood. It was used to fabricate the base and top of the frame. Wood we used to make the inner and outer frame which will support the fine nettings. Fine nettings. These fine nettings contain tiny pores which make the airflow more efficient. Activated carbon. Activated carbon was the backbone of the project. Activated carbon was used to fill between the inner frame and outer frame, which was supported by the fine nettings. Fan to circulate the flow of air, and finally nails which used to assemble the product.
Now let us focus a little more on the fabrication part of our project. First, we made two wooden frames, first inner frame and outer frame, which was square, and we put them on the plywood here. Wooden bars of length around 30 centimeters were erected on the wooden frames, and nettings were put on the inner frame and the outer frame, between which we put the charcoal. So this is basically the fabrication of our project. The plywood was put on the top to stop the airflow, and exhaust fan was put to circulate the air from the center.
The test of our product on a very elementary level. As you can see, the smoke enters through the fine netting to get into the insides of our product, and as expected, the smoke gets filtered, and you can see that the air has been filtered, which was primarily our objective of the product. Carbon adsorption has numerous applications in removing pollutants from air or water streams, both in the field and in industrial processes. These given uses were compiled to use it as an air filter. Hence, activated carbon absorbs all of these components from the air. Since it was our first experience in product realization, there's a lot to gain in this project activity. First and foremost being how a seemingly simple task could prove out to be a tough one if done precisely. Also, we learned how to coordinate among ourselves, which taught us the importance of planning and adhering to it. We also learned about working in various workshops such as carpentry, sheet metal, and fitting, which are an inevitable part of manufacturing any mechanical product. To conclude, it was a fun and learning experience prototyping a product, and satisfaction we gained is simply amazing.